Okay, so take a deep breath. This is the fourth recording that we're going to do, and it's all about daring to really step up. Okay, so we've had dare to desire, dare to focus and choose, dare to do, and now it's really dare to step up and really go that extra place to prospering, both mostly physically, but also especially financially, and really moving to the place where you can allowing yourself to do that. Okay, so I want you to really visualize what that means for you and for your team, because at this point, this is also a place where the time is for you to focus on your team and where your team is and where they want to go. And that may be very different for so many of you. Okay, this is also the place where we're focusing on our specific levels, whether it be Premier or Silver or wherever you want to go, Diamond, Blue Diamond, wherever you want to go. So hopefully you'll have the Share Success Guide. You've listened or you looked at that for your specific level. That means for some of you, if you look at this being a big giant wave, right? And I see the wave as a very long wave, but long, beautiful wave. And so we don't rock the boat. This is a beautiful way of relaxing and enjoying this ride. At the same time, some of you may be really much at the beginning of this wave, where you were just starting to gather a team and you're just getting this movement up. Allow yourself to do two things here. Allow yourself to be carried by this wave, and this wave is also the structures that we have in place, right? It's this whole entire team. It's the Project Touch Worldwide website. It is the Facebook group that we have. It is the 7 p.m. callings on Tuesdays and our Saturday meetings that we have. It's our group atmosphere. Allow yourself to be carried and allow your team to be carried by that, okay? Because it's an important part for people to feel part of a community. And as this wave comes up for you, this is a beautiful start for you to have a really nice board to be on this wave and not feel like you have to do it all by yourself, and not feeling that your people, also people underneath of you or that are working with you, don't have the feeling that they need to do this all by themselves as well. As you can really move forward in that area together. So really feel like yourself being carried by that board as you're starting on this wave. At the same time, also, it is a little bit of an up wave. So it is a little bit of a movement that you need to do. You need to allow yourself, you allow yourself to move forward, to move to that beautiful place where it all will become easy at one point. But the first part isn't easy always. It's simple. That all you have to do is reach out to other people and tell them about this awesome product and see what their needs are and how they can move forward. At the same time, it's not easy because this is sometimes outside of your comfort zone. So trust your leaders, trust the 6 a.m. calls especially. 6 a.m. calls are vital at this point, okay, in your leadership. Why? Because those 6 a.m. calls will give you the basis every single day to move out and to realize what is it that is important to me, what do I want to focus on, and then to have that happen into your life in so simple, easy ways again. We always focus on that. It is your way to get started. It's also your place to let go of false beliefs and emotions you don't need anymore. There's so many so many people who sabotage themselves every single day by those false beliefs and emotions of I'm not good enough, or I can't make money with this, or I'm not supposed to be doing this, or it's hard, or I'm just frustrated and people are always angry at me, or I don't know what people are going to say when I do this. All those emotions, which in the end don't matter. They really don't. So I'm inviting you right now to let those emotions, if you have any of those, let them slip away into a past and let yourself go to a frequency where you can actually adopt a new frequency of being, which says, I am valuable, I am worth it, and so are you. So are you as a person that I'm talking to you. I think you're extraordinarily valuable. And what you need and what you want and what is important to you is valuable to me as well. Because I am valuable too. At that point, you will never sacrifice yourself to the degree that you have done in the past. You will honor yourself as you will also honor the other person. Because in fact, we're both very powerful, beautiful beings. Okay, most of you women, beautiful women that love and nurture and support each other. And of course, to all you men, very welcome too, right? We also very much welcome you into this equation, where you also can feel supported and loved and give support and love to everybody else as well. We are Project Touch Worldwide. We are a group of men and women who love the essential oils, but who most of all also love each other and take care of each other. Not to the extent of the victimhood that sometimes was in there, but to the extent of really finding joy and movement and progression and love all together in a very safe environment, in a very much fun environment, in a very much joyful environment. So allow yourself to step into that frequency where joy and pleasure and fun is part of the equation as you're doing this business, as is the business. Where you're marrying the two, where you're marrying the wanting to give something beautiful to this world, right? With oils and the touch that we have. And you also want to go professional. And you also want the business. And you also want to stand strong in all of that. So take yourself up to that level of frequency right here, right now, that you can do that. And most of you, if you have done energy work with me, have shown methods around that I've done it, including how you can actually change somebody's energy field. I'm not going to do that right now, but if you're interested and if you haven't heard anything about that, then come and talk to me and I will be able to show you very, very happily about what that all is. So allow yourself now even bigger to get into that frequency, into that mode where you feel like you can support other people as well as yourself on that wave. Fact is, we already have become half of that wave just by doing all of this, okay? Now allow yourself to go even further to the next wave. And the way to do that is today, as you're doing your business, ask yourself, am I doing business as the blue diamond or the presidential diamond that I am? Because in fact, you're already there, okay? But am I doing my business that way right now, right here? And you can do that again energetically by getting a yes or no intuitively, or movements with your body. Again, if you have questions around it, let me know. Moving forward mostly means yes. Moving backward mostly means no. But that's not guaranteed, but that's mostly for most of us, that's how it works 99% of the time. And you can ask yourself, what's my yes and what's my no? Yes, moving forward, no, going backward. So am I doing business as a diamond or even as a silver? But mostly am I doing business as a blue diamond, right? Am I already doing business so I can actually do the things that I can do to get there? Most of the time, what you need to do every single day is you need to reach out to people for enrollment, for follow-up, for if they want to have aroma touches, if they want to do classes, whatever it is, but you need to physically reach out to other people. Most of it by phone, some of it by phone, some of it by text, some of it by email. But you need to allow yourself to reach out to people. You need to do the business as well as encourage your leaders to do business. But if you don't do the business, how can you expect them to do the business? So be always very mindful of that. Your job is always, always, always to keep reaching out to other people, okay? So take a deep breath around that and allow yourself to do that. Take one more breath. Now with that, ask yourself if you're doing blue diamond business or diamond business. If you're doing that consistently, you will get on top of the wave. After the top of the wave, if you're on top of the wave right now, if you feel like you're at that level, there's often a little bit of relaxation where you allow your team members to, where your focus will go a little bit different, or you need to do some personal development or some other things, that you allow your team members to come up and to rise to where they need to be. At the same time, I would love for you to really see that wave as a beautiful, very small wave, and then you can move on again. Well, however that works for you, however you can move forward into your personal development that will help your team. Because the fact is, we all have strengths, and I would all for us to love to develop those strengths. So as often there's a time where maybe for a little bit, you still do some follow-up, you never let totally go, but it's a little bit of doing some other things as well, which is very powerful. So you can then again support your team to a higher degree, okay, a higher level. Allow yourself to space for that, okay? Allow yourself to breathe into that. That may be somewhere some of you are, not that many, but some of you may be at space, and allow yourself to do that. Okay, so take a deep breath in all around that. That's all about setting up and stepping up. The book GoPro is an awesome book. Also, the Share Success System is an awesome system. The resources from Rebecca Hinsey's are wonderful. Most of all, coaching. I guess that's the one plug I want to put in there. Allow yourself to be coachable. Allow yourself to be coached. Reach out to be coached. Okay, all becomes a lot easier if you're allowing yourself to be coached. I always am mentored. I always am coached by somebody. somewhere in the world. Okay, they may not all be close, they may not even all be on my team, but I'm always mentored by somebody. Deep breath into your abdomen. Allow yourself to expand this level and beyond. Have fun today. Have fun as you've been listening to this meditation. You guys are awesome. I love what you're doing. I love the work you're putting forth. I love the work we as a team are putting forth. Project Touch Worldwide is beautiful and it's changing the world. One person, one oil at a time, one touch at a time. And I love you guys, and we'll talk soon. Have a wonderful day.